I coined my own definition of success in 1934 when I was teaching at a high school in South Bend, Indiana. Being a little bit disappointed and delusional, perhaps, by the way parents of the youngsters in my English classes expected their youngsters to get an A or a B. They thought a C was alright for the neighbors' children's because they were all average, but they weren't satisfied with their own. It would make the teacher feel that they had failed, or the youngster had failed even. And that's not right. The good Lord, in his infinite wisdom, didn't create us all equal as far as intelligence is concerned, any more than we're equal for size appearance. Yeah. Not everybody could earn an A or a B, and I didn't like the way of judging. And I did know how the alumni of various schools back in the 30s judged coaches and athletic teams. If you won them all, you're considered to be a reasonably successful person. Not completely, because I found out we had a number of years at UCLA where we didn't lose a game. But it seemed that we didn't win each individual game by the margin that some of our alumni had predicted. And quite frankly, I really felt that they had backed up their predictions in a more materialistic manner. But that was true back in the 30s. So I understand that, but I didn't like it. I didn't agree with it. I wanted to come up with something I hoped could make me a better teacher and give the youngsters, under my supervision, be it in athletics or the English classroom, something to do which to aspire, other than just a higher mark in the classroom or make points in some athletic contest. So really what I'm trying to say here is I thought about that for quite a spell, and I wanted to come up with my own definition. I thought that might help, and I knew how Mr. Webster defined it as the accumulation of material possessions or the attainment of a position of power or prestige or something of that sort. Worthy accomplishments, perhaps, but in my opinion, not necessarily indicative of success. So I wanted to come up with something of my own, and I recalled I was raised on a small farm in southern Indiana, and Dad tried to teach me and my brothers that you should never try to be better than someone else. I'm sure at the time he did that. I didn't. It didn't. Well, somewhere, I guess in the hidden process of the mind, it popped out years later. Never try to be better than someone else. I always learn from others. Never cease trying to be the best you can be.